Can you hear it? The sound of a Vespa, the smell of the air, and the sound of activity. Is it sunny and can you smell something being fried or boiled? Walk down the crowded streets and there's maybe a lady sitting down selling boiled duck eggs out of a basket. Take the walk further and you'll smell soup with vegetables, maybe fried noodles, and you'll ask yourself, what is this? It's amazing. It's a surprise on the senses. You can hear, see, smell, taste, and touch anything. There's one explanation. It has to be Vietnam. It's a country that's been through a lot in much of its history. War and colonization has made Vietnam more than just Vietnam. Their culture is influenced by the Chinese, the French, and the Americans, but despite the influence of others, it will and always be Vietnamese. Walk down the streets, have a cup of egg coffee or bak siu, and take the time to talk to people. Because for the most part, the Vietnamese are the most friendly people in Southeast Asia. In the year 2020, the war isn't just a distant memory for most of Vietnam, but it's almost forgotten. People have said that Hanoi is chaotic or dirty, and usually followed by the statement, but I guess the food's okay. I don't think that's fair. Hanoi may experience the more than average level of gridlock, or may not be as tidy as the polished streets of Amsterdam, but instead it reminded me of my home, Manila, or at least what I wish it was. The food, however, is not just okay, but delicious. One doesn't need words like transcendent or delectable or esoteric to describe the food, because this isn't the kind of food prepared by 5-star chefs. It's the kind of food you eat after a long day. It's a kind of food that reminds you that there is tomorrow. It's reassuring. It's real. It's good. There's something almost nostalgic about the food in Hanoi. If you don't mind sitting outdoors on a 2-foot stool without knowing what you're about to eat, hearing the sounds of Hanoi traffic of Kawasaki motorbikes, Vespa scooters, and Japanese cars, maybe if you can ignore the better sense of your nose that tells you, maybe I'm going to regret this. Because you're probably seated on a sidewalk with water filled with whatever's flowing by, then I guarantee that you won't ever have a meal like this. It doesn't matter what you're eating. It doesn't matter at which street food place you're eating. It doesn't even matter where you are. All that matters that this food is made in Hanoi by the people of Hanoi. Although most of us foreign to Vietnam don't usually have much time to see Hanoi, you always leave the place feeling like you've missed something. Maybe there's something else I could have tasted, or somewhere else I could have visited, or someone I could have met. The answer to these questions aren't easy ones, but it's almost always yes. So you keep coming back. You have to. Anthony Bourdain famously said that Vietnam grabs you and it doesn't let you go.